Hello, guys, and welcome to another episode of the What? The Arch Effect. You have your boy, DJ Archie, or Arch, whatever you want to call me. But before I get started into these juicy hot topics, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. You can find me on Facebook, The Arch Effect Williams, Instagram, The Arch Effect 36, TikTok. I am everywhere where the people are. This is the People Show. Come on in. And I want to invite bloggers. If y'all want to come on to the show, if y'all want me to have me on your show, let's do a group thing. I love seeing our people get together. Yes, out here in this internet, in these dirty streets out here. So y'all, let's get into these topics. So what do we have? The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Have y'all been watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta this season? It's been really good. My girl Marlo over here. Candy, you was a hoe. You just mess with everybody. Yes, Marlo. But before I get started into the season review, let's get into the fashion. What do y'all think? Marlo finally got her peach. Look at her giving peach royalness. Saya, you look like you just put some glitter on your Olympic outfit, girl. I'm tired. Drew, she looked like a drag queen almost. I'm not really not feeling Drew. I think Drew looks the most beautiful when she have straight jet black hair. She looks like a geisha to me. You know, everybody can wear color. Drew, I'm not really feeling that. You looked okay. Now, Miss Sheba Sheree, the main event, giving body, hips, legs, and body. Yes, Miss Sheree, Miss Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore hair care. Look at Kenya. When I tell you I love me some Kenya, some good old, when you want some good old shade, some good old mess throwing, she your girl. Here go Miss Candy. Bitch, I'm worldwide. When you was in Japan, you was listening to my song. Yes, Miss Candy. So guys, what do y'all think about the season? And what do y'all think about episode one of the reunion? Because you know it's going to be three parts. Because you know Andy is shady. When I should have put Andy in this picture. When I tell you I look, Andy is a housewife. He's a producer, but he is a housewife to me. Y'all already know the first episode it drags. The first episode was really centered around Sheree. Now, what do y'all think about the Sheba Sheree fashion? She finally did it. After 14 years, after Chateau Thelma has been built, in the words of Miss Moore, she finally put that fashion show together. Now, I was going to put this on the show. I forgot about it. Producer people, come y'all, help me out. Have y'all been to the Sheba Sheree website? The internet is buzzing. Now, why she got joggers on there for $130? And then they was talking about they put a comparison up of Sheen and She by Sheree, and all she did was put the logo on. Now Sheree with no fashion. How dreadful! She's still Sheree with no fashion. You know what my honest opinion is? Sheree doing the best. She doing the best she can with what she got. Sheree got just enough money, just enough resources, just enough to even do what she did. Because if I was Sheree, all of these women would be in She by Sheree. When they had the fashion show, every woman would be in She by Sheree. If you're gonna start a brand, let's do a brand. In that case, you can tell this is a storyline. Because she was like, if it was a true passion, when you have a true calling and a true passion, you eat, live, breathe, sleep. So was like, oh, I picked it up after 14 years. I mean, it's in Alaska. They was looking like, what you, what you mean? What you mean the samples is in Alaska? Don't you supposed to be in New York? Sheree, What do y'all think about Sheree this season? Put it in the comments. What do y'all think about her storyline? You know, Tyrone and done her wrong for the last time. Left at the restaurant crying. She ain't got no man, and then he showed up at the fashion show. Tyrone, I mean, y'all my people. So let's just call it what it is. Tyrone see a moment. She on the number one show on Bravo. He just got out of jail. And your girlfriend is She by Sheree. Girl, I'll be riding that train one more time. Kenya's storyline. She just basically started up with the women. Well, started up with all the women this season. But you know, the girls train Kenya. Kenya is nothing but a gay. She is a gay man in a woman's body. Because Kenya will read you like one of the girls. I love me some Kenya. Candy, speak on it. Have you ever watched Candy show Speak on It? It's actually very entertaining. And Sheree gonna say, honey, you talk about me every time you get on your show on YouTube. Kenny was like, do you think I need you for clickbait? Sonya and Drew, they got into it, and here come Marlo. She started crying about her mama, and all of a sudden, she crying about the foster care system, all of that. But wait a minute, what you talking about, Ken? You talking about your mama didn't want you, your husband didn't want you, that nobody didn't want you? But you know, the best part is always the third. You know, they always make you wait for that third and final episode. That's going to be the reunion. That's going to be the show. You know, we got through the fluff and the all of that. I want to get to the reads. I want to get to the girls. Yes, I love when I tell you this show cannot be replaced. These women cannot be duplicated. I think this season, this cast, they need to keep this for another good 2 seasons. This is a good formula. You got a little bit of old with the new. I love it. I don't want Phaedra to come back. I don't want Portia to come back. I don't want old blood. I want this cast right here because they keep me. And I talk about Drew. But Drew is a dark horse. She is a dark horse this season. Now, Drew, she'll play the victim. She act like she don't know what's going on. Her husband probably cheating on her, allegedly. She a dark horse. A dark horse this season. What do y'all think about it? Put it in the comments. What do y'all think about the reunion? What do y'all think about the season? I'm gonna get your take on the fashions. In the preview, before I turn this is the read. When I tell you this is one of the girls, she said, honey, Marlo, that is not even your real name, Latoya Hutchinson. I said, ooh. Let the games begin. Yes, let the games begin. So y'all put in the comments. Tell me y'all what y'all think about the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion, the fashions and everything. So let's get in something serious. So now the whole world has been talking about this Tiffany Haddish. I didn't forget the comedian name. Google the comedian name because he's irrelevant. So a little while ago, I would say about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, it's an internet. It's been buzzing all over the internet. It was a video posted. It was an old sketch that Tiffany, and I think his name is Omar or something, done. And basically, it was a little boy. He was 7, and he was in his underwear. And it was a skit. He was basically putting baby oil on the boy. He had a newspaper with the eyes cut out, looking at the little boy. And then when he cut it, the little boy almost appeared like he had on the thong, and it was a big whole outrage. If y'all follow Angela Stanton, she done, honey, Angela Stanton. What I tell y'all need to follow Angela Stanton, honey. She was going to the L.A. County office and say, honey, Tiffany needs to be arrested immediately. So, have y'all seen the video? I think they have took it down. If y'all know what I'm talking about, Tiffany has responded. She said, "I know people have a bunch of questions. I get it. I'm right there with you. Unfortunately, because there is an ongoing legal case, there is very little that I can say right now. But clearly, while the sketch was intended to be comedic, it wasn't funny at all, and I deeply regret having agreed to act in it. I really look forward to being able to share a lot more about this situation as soon as I can, because the family of the boy has sued Tiffany Haddish." But the plot thickens. This is not the first time the family has sued Tiffany Haddish. So everybody has been wanting to cancel Tiffany Haddish. Cancel Tiffany Haddish. This video was despicable, stuff like that. I'ma just first say anything like that. The full extent of the law needs to be thrown at you. If a child was in danger in any capacity, the full extent of the law needs to be thrown at you. That is my disclaimer. I'm here to show you the other side. So my question is, who signed off on it? Who actually signed off on it? I need to get more details with this whole sketch. Cause I know everybody. I don't know why everybody's trying to cancel everybody now. What happened to everybody having an opinion? You know, I thought it was America. I thought it was free rights. I thought it was free speech, but I guess it's not. But this is the other side of it. Who wrote the script? Who approved the script? Who reviewed the script? Who wrote the script? Was she there on set with the child? I mean, there's a lot of different factors. Yeah, you can just throw the book at her, but you got to look at the other side of it. What is her actual story? What actually happened? Because you got to remember, the network did sign off on it. So, who was all the participant parties? I feel like we just throwing Tiffany Hatchaway because she is the biggest name, she's the biggest headline. Because right now, Charlamagne said the best. We don't go by the truth. We go by the headline. So underneath the headline, what is the truth? What actually happened? Tiffany, was you there? Did you sign off on it? Did you come up with it? What are y'all thoughts about it? Have y'all seen the video? I'm very interested. I really want a I really want a candid interview with Tiffany Haddish. And when I get that interview, I better hear answers. I better hear receipts. I better hear who, what, when, and where. Now, Tiffany, if I don't get those answers, now, honey, I'm going to be just like Angela Stanton on, at the LA County office off with her head. But I need answers because when we look at any type of cases, we always want to just believe, but we also it's two things can be right at the same time. The story can be true, and her story can be true as well. So, what are the actual facts? So that's all I'm saying. So, what are y'all thoughts? Put in the comments. I want to hear what y'all think. Before I get out here today, so let's talk about this Kim and Ray J. Now you know I'm a huge Kim Kardashian fan. I started watching them first season 2007. Always, oh my God, what's going on, Kanye? Oh my God, Mr. West is in the building. Now Mr. West is out the building. But anywho, so now this sex tape 20 years ago was still being brought up, and everybody been dragging Ray J. Oh, Ray J, why are you bringing this up? This was 20 years ago. Well, actually, Ray J didn't bring it up because, I am a fan of the Kardashians, and this was on the first season. Now, Kim, now it sound like you're running out of storylines, huh, bun? But anywho, so I'ma just go back to why we are still talking about it today. So Kim Kardashian, she was doing SNL. This was the scene she was doing SNL, and Kanye West came in with a big travel suitcase, and the whole episode was about getting the tape. She spoke to her lawyer. She started crying. Oh my God, they're trying to bring this up. They're trying to ruin my life. I have kids, and Kanye, here he come. Crazy Kanye on his horse came and saved the day, had the duffel bag, and said, I got the sex tape, and he was the hero. Now here we are, fast forward 6 months later, Ray J telling us the real story. Now we'll say Ray J had a live on IG. Now I kind of sort of believe Ray J, cause why Ray J got what Ray J got to lie about? If you actually sit down and listen to exactly what he's saying, he got some very good valid points. Because you got to remember, let's take it all the way back. Back in 2007, sex tapes was a thing to do. Paris Hilton. It was a whole crew. It was Paris Hilton, Britney Spears, Kim Kardashian, Lindsay Lohan. Britney Spears would get out the car showing a tissy cat. Remember that was a thing to do. It was popular, so she got on the train. So I believe everything he said because I was there. Remember, Britney Spears was shaving her head right about that time. I mean, they was the biggest stars in the world, and she still is. And so when Ray J went on live, let me see here. I got to pull it up. This is according to TMZ. So he actually pulled up the contract, and he said Kimberly actually wrote out because he couldn't get to the contract. He actually wrote it out because it has tape one, Cabo, tape two, Cabo 6, and then Santa Barbara. And he was actually describing the actual terms and conditions of the actual contract, and the mother was the mastermind. Now let's take that step back. I believe Chris was the mastermind. I mean, look what she done with her daughter. She was the mastermind of Kim. She turned a sex tape into $1 billion. She turned Kylie into a billionaire. I mean, what he's saying is not a far stretch if you really look at the full center of everything. What do y'all guys think? What do y'all think about this game? You think it's a too old of a story? Y'all think it should be brought up again? I don't know. It feels like the story just happened. I'm really intrigued because I'm one of them 2000s babies. So I was here with the One Night in Paris and whatever Kim Kardashian name was in the sex tape. I'm here for it, honey. Give me a old 2000 story, honey. I don't know these young rappers and honey what they out here doing, honey. Give me a good old 2000 story with a little bit of new juice, and honey, I am here for it. So put in the comments. Also go on to TMZ. They have everything, honey. Honey, when I tell you Ray J is one of the girls that talk Ray J, because honey, he got receipts, he got his list, and he is checking it twice. Honey, brother man got contracts. He done looked at the contracts, spilled the tea with the mama. Him and his mama going, Kim and Ray J, the mama just going back on the YouTubes and on the thing. Child, listen, mess, child. I'm about to look. They out here living their life. I'm about to live my life. Y'all put in the comments. What do y'all think about the Kim Kardashian Ray J story and what I say about today? Hit me up. Let's see here. Y'all always know I love to hear y'all thoughts, y'all comments. It is the Arch Effect. Like, subscribe, share. You can find me on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Enjoy your day.